The castle was a golden cage. Luxurious, impeccable, dazzling, and suffocating. Princess Eleanor Whitmore had always known her place in the world, a symbol of perfection, an heiress shaped to be admired, but never truly free. Every step she took was watched, every word measured. And every desire, denied. Until he arrived. Liam Callahan. Her new bodyguard. He wasn't like the other soldiers trained to protect her. There was something about Liam that made her feel alive, a captivating darkness, a silent danger hidden beneath his flawless exterior. Tall, muscular, eyes as deep as midnight, and a predatory aura. He never smiled. Never spoke more than necessary. But he always watched. And when he did, Eleanor felt the heat rising beneath her skin, felt her breath hitch, felt the danger of wanting him. The game begins that night. The princess decided to test his limits. She slipped into a red silk dress, something barely covering her thighs, and wandered through the castle's dark corridors until she found her bodyguard in the private lounge. He was there. Leaning against the wall, arms crossed, a forgotten glass of whiskey on the table. Watching her. "Are you following me?" she teased, tilting her head. Liam didn't move. His dark gaze trailed over her body with the slow deliberation of a man used to waiting for what he wanted. "It's my job, Your Highness." She rolled her eyes. "Why do you always call me that?" "Because it's who you are." Eleanor stepped closer. Every movement was a provocation. Every step a silent promise. "What if I just want to be a woman, Liam?" He stood still as she stopped mere inches away, her sweet fragrance mixing with the rich, woodsy scent of him. "Don't play games with me, princess," his voice came out low, almost a growl. But she wanted to play. She wanted to see how far he would go before he broke. Her delicate fingers traced over his strong chest, feeling the rigid muscles beneath the thin fabric of his shirt. Liam's heart was pounding, not that he let it show. "And if I want you to touch me?" she whispered. His fist clenched at his side. As if he were holding something invisible. "You don't know what you're asking for." Eleanor's eyes gleamed. "I think I know exactly what I'm asking for." And then, she kissed him. Between duty and sin the shock lasted a second. Then Liam lost control. His hands gripped her waist firmly, pulling her against his heated body. The kiss that started soft quickly became a battle of desire, tongues tangling, bodies pressed together, breathless gasps filling the room. Eleanor moaned as Liam spun her around, pinning her against the cold stone wall, his large hands trailing down her exposed back. "Your trouble, princess," he murmured against her skin. She smirked, pulling him into another kiss, nipping at his lower lip. "And you're about to become part of the problem." Clothes were hastily removed, desperate hands exploring every inch of feverish skin. Liam lifted her into his arms, carrying her to a velvet sofa, his mouth blazing a path down her neck and shoulders. Eleanor surrendered completely. And Liam devoured her like she was the sweetest sin he'd ever tasted.